In order to determine the concentration of 23.4 grams of sodium chloride in a 500 milliliter solution, the first thing we need to do is remember the formula for the concentration, in this case molarity. So molarity is equal moles over volume, and the unit of molarity is moles per liter. So the volume has to be in liters in order to calculate the molarity. It's always a good idea to write down what we have and then from there determine what it is that we're missing in order to do our calculation. So let's write down what we have. We have the mass of sodium chloride given from the problem, which is 23.4 grams. We have the volume of the solution, which is 500.0 milliliters. And we also know the molar mass of sodium chloride, which is 58.5 grams per mole. So that's the mass of 1 mole of sodium chloride. Now let's think about this. In order to find the M, the concentration, we need to have the moles and the volume. We have the volume, 500 milliliters, but we don't have the moles. So what we need to do is we try to find a way how to determine the moles of sodium chloride. And in order to do it, we need to remember this simple formula that the moles from the mass can be calculated by this formula. It's equal to mass over molar mass. So in this case, the moles of sodium chloride will be equal to 23.4 grams over 58.5 grams per mole. And so if we take a calculator and divide this number, we're going to get 0.400 moles. 3 significant figures, 3 significant figures, and I still keep the 3 significant figures here. So 0.4 moles of sodium chloride. Now we have the moles, now we have the volume, we need to divide them. However, as we mentioned earlier, we need to have the volume in liters. It's given in milliliters. The conversion is pretty simple. So the volume, let's put in liters, is equal to, we start from 500.0 milliliters. So we need to multiply these by this conversion factor. We need to remember that every 1 liter is equivalent to 1000 milliliters. So if we do this, we're going to get 0.5000 liters of solution. Remember, standard numbers have infinite number of significant figures. That's why we don't pay attention to the fact that here we have 1 significant figures, but we look in our number here, so 4 significant figures, and we keep 4 significant figures here. Now we have the volume, we have the moles, so the last step here is just to divide these two numbers. Okay, so concentration, molarity of sodium chloride is equal to, again, it's moles over volume. So this is equal to 0.400 moles divided by 0.5 liters. And so this is equal to 0.800 moles per liter, and this is the concentration of sodium chloride.